Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz, the place where we dive deep into the cars and trucks shaping the roads of tomorrow. Today, we're putting the spotlight on one of the most talked about full-size trucks coming in 2026, the Toyota Tundra with a V8 engine. This truck is already stirring up conversations because Toyota is stepping back into a territory they left a few years ago, bringing back the V8 after focusing heavily on turbocharged 6 cylinders and hybrid systems. Fans of raw displacement and muscle have been waiting for this, so let's take a slow and detailed tour of what this machine is all about, from the outside looks, to the interior comfort, to the power plant under the hood, and everything else in between. Buckle in, because this is going to be a full breakdown. At first glance, the 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 makes a statement before the engine even turns over. The front end has been given a more aggressive, sculpted fascia than the outgoing model. The grille is huge, bold, and wide, stretching across with a confidence that shouts durability and strength. The grille design differs slightly depending on the trim, with the higher trims getting a darker mesh pattern and more chrome or satin accents. Toyota has also redesigned the headlights to a slimmer, more angular style, with LED daytime running lights wrapping around the edges. These DRLs give the Tundra a futuristic look while still keeping it rugged, and when they're illuminated at night, the truck has a distinctive signature glow that's recognizable from a distance. The hood itself features strong character lines that seem to flow toward the windshield, giving the sense of forward motion even while standing still. From the side, the 2026 Tundra shows its bulk but also some surprising refinement. The proportions are massive, as you'd expect from a full-size pickup, but Toyota has done a good job sculpting the panels to avoid a boxy, plain look. You get flared wheel arches that emphasize the truck's muscular stance, and depending on the trim, you can equip 18-inch, 20-inch, or even 22-inch wheels, each with unique finishes. Side steps are integrated cleanly into the design, making climbing into the cabin easier, but not taking away from the ground clearance. The window line is clean and simple, and the mirrors are chunky and purposeful, complete with optional cameras for blind spot monitoring and towing assistance. For those who want a sportier appearance, Toyota offers a blackout package that trims away chrome and replaces it with gloss black accents, giving the truck a stealthy presence. Around back, Toyota continues the tough but modern theme. The taillights are LED as standard, with a distinctive C-shaped pattern that frames the rear corners. The tailgate comes with integrated dampening so it doesn't slam when opened, and of course, there's an option for a powered open and close function on higher trims. The rear bumper is sturdy and features corner steps for easier access to the bed. As for the bed itself, Toyota offers different lengths depending on cab configuration, with options that can handle anything from weekend adventure gear to serious worksite loads. There's also an available 120-volt outlet back there for powering tools or tailgating equipment. Toyota hasn't ignored utility either. You'll find multiple tie-down points, bed lighting, and an optional spray-in liner to keep everything protected. Opening the door and stepping inside, the cabin of the 2026 Tundra V8 feels like a true evolution. Toyota has clearly studied what truck buyers want: durability, space, and modern tech. The materials vary by trim, with entry-level models getting tough fabrics and higher trims offering leather, wood, and soft touch surfaces. The dashboard is dominated by a large infotainment screen, ranging from 8 inches in the base model up to a massive 14-inch touchscreen in the top trims. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Toyota has worked on improving the responsiveness of the interface. Physical knobs and buttons remain for key functions like volume and climate control, something truck owners appreciate for usability with gloves on. The driver's seating position is commanding, with a broad view of the road and plenty of adjustments available, especially in the more premium trims. Heated and ventilated seats are available, and rear passengers aren't left out either. There's generous legroom in the Crew Max cab, along with USB-C charging ports, air vents, and even heated rear seats on the higher trims. Storage is a big part of the cabin story, with a huge center console that can swallow laptops or toolboxes, clever cubbies throughout the cabin, and door bins wide enough for large bottles. Toyota has even added wireless charging pads, multiple power outlets, and an optional digital rearview mirror to keep up with tech-savvy buyers. Under the hood is where Toyota brings back the V8 magic. The 2026 Tundra V8 is powered by a newly developed 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, designed not only to deliver raw muscle but also to balance emissions and efficiency thanks to modern engineering. This engine produces around 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, numbers that put it right in the fight with the American competition. It's paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission, delivering smooth shifts and strong pulling power. Rear-wheel drive is standard, with four-wheel drive available across the lineup. Towing capacity is expected to push beyond 12,000 pounds depending on the configuration, making it more than capable for boats, trailers, or heavy work gear. Payload capacity is also strong, comfortably handling over 1,900 pounds in the bed when properly equipped. Toyota hasn't ignored fuel efficiency, either. While this is a V8, improvements in cylinder deactivation and direct injection technology mean it's not the gas guzzler V8s once were. Expect highway numbers that are surprisingly decent for a truck this size, though exact EPA figures will vary depending on drivetrain and trim. On the road, the Tundra V8 promises a blend of confidence and comfort. The suspension has been tuned for both off-road capability and highway composure. Independent front suspension and optional adaptive dampers give it a smoother ride than older trucks, and the steering has been reworked to feel more precise while still retaining that heavy-duty truck character. For off-road enthusiasts, Toyota offers the TRD Pro trim, which comes with upgraded shocks, skid plates, all-terrain tires, and specialized drive modes for mud, sand, and rocks. This means the Tundra V8 is not just a workhorse but also an adventure-ready companion. Pricing is expected to start around $52,000 for the base model, with higher trims easily pushing into the mid-$70,000 range when fully loaded. The TRD Pro and luxury-oriented capstone trims will likely be the most expensive, offering the best mix of features, technology, and off-road or luxury capability. While that's not cheap, it lines up competitively with other full-size trucks on the market from Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, and Ram. Toyota's strong reputation for reliability and resale value also adds weight to the price tag, making it a truck that holds its worth over the years. In the end, the 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 feels like Toyota listened to its fans and delivered something many were asking for. It brings back the power and presence of a V8, wraps it in a modern design, adds all the technology and comfort you'd expect in a 2026 vehicle, and still keeps its rugged DNA alive. Whether you need a truck for towing, hauling, off-roading, or just daily driving with confidence, the Tundra V8 is shaping up to be a compelling choice. That's our full review of the 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 here on Car Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth reviews of future cars and trucks, and drop a comment below telling us what you think about Toyota bringing back the V8. Would you pick this over the turbocharged 6s or hybrid setups? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep your wheels up and your eyes on the road ahead.